Oh, I'm sitting here. morning, everyone. Hello, Unity Center of Peace. My name is Karen Novi. I am your music director this week. Chris is down east playing some gigs, and we have a great, fun music selections for you today. And the sky is clearing. I see some sun. Feel free to stand or not and to join us in saying thank you. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Last time. Here we go. Thank you. All right. Let's sing. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. It's wonderful, wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. It's a joyful, joyful, joyful day. Joyful, it's a joyful, this joyful day. We say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, isn't it wonderful? You may be seated. We had a little assistance in that opening. Thank you there. And you're going to find out more about our special music today because this Sunday is Supernova Sunday. So you're going to be glad that you showed up today. Welcome to Unity Center of Peace. I'm Reverend Victoria Loveland-Coen. And to my left is the wonderful Chris Eagle, who's going to be anchoring us in consciousness, in heart, in meditation, and all of the ways that he does. And we want to say hello to those of you joining us online on YouTube or Facebook. Hi, I see you. Hello. Say something in the chat so that we feel that we are connected. All right, let's take a nice deep breath together. Bring ourselves into this present moment. And as Chris lights the divine light candle, let's just take a moment and be with that sacred element of fire. Centering our awareness and our heart in this moment, breathing from that heart space. I invite you to say our opening invocation, which is on the screen. Together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Breathe that in. Feel the possibility that is opening up for us when we recognize that power and presence that's all around us, through, in, and as us. Each one. Feel the possibilities that are opening. And we just step into it. It's just waiting for us to step into, acknowledge, embrace, and say yes to. And we say yes to it. Yes. And so it is.
trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Feeling that music move through us. If you would, if there's anything on your laps that doesn't need to be there for the next few minutes, just allowing yourself to settle into where you're seated and finding that comfortable beingness with your body, with your chair, with your surroundings. If it's comfortable, close your eyes or gaze softly down. And if there are any noises in the background or the foreground, just let them be. They're just part of life happening. I want to bring your attention to your mind, your wonderful mind that is seeking to bring all the things that you might need to know about 24/7 and all that it does. And I want you to thank your mind for taking care of all of those things. I want you to give it a little love. Just appreciating all the things it does for you. If we dive deeply into it, there are the different levels of the brain that do marvelous things, that talk to the organs, that run automatically. Things like your breath, your heartbeat, all of the digestion processes, all of the circulation, all of these things, these magical, almost magical things that happen inside our bodies without us even thinking about them. All of these systems just work. Trillions of cells communicating with each other, finding the right mix for you, individually you. Not some generic average or standard, but what works for you in this moment. Feel the appreciation for all of those cells working in concert, bringing everything to right where it needs to be, here and now. Dive into your breath and just feel how that moves through you, how it moves up through your lungs, but doing so much more than exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide. That breathing is also a pump that moves other things in your body. And on a metaphysical level, it brings in the sustenance that we are wanting, that we are seeking, that we have intended, even if we have never uttered the words. And that magical exhale floats away anything that we no longer need. Maybe we've outgrown it, but it is that same essence that is floating away from us. On a physical level is fuel and breath for plants. On a metaphysical level, it moves into other things that use that because it is nourishment for them. So we are truly enveloped in this nourishing ecosystem of love. Everything that we need. And access to everything that we want. It's all here and now. Just breathe into that. And if you need 2 pieces to make this work for you, the information is light. And the emotion and the flow is love. And when they come together, it's life. So just feel and be your life in the silence for a few more moments. Inside this beingness, outside this beingness, feel your connection to all that is. There really is no separation in this state. If there are thoughts of things that feel separated, be they people, places, or situations, please invite them in by calling their names softly aloud. We hold all of these, including these in this prayer request box, in this place of beingness, of love, knowing that by us focusing with intention and attention, we allow it to be easier for these to realize that they too are surrounded by the same essence, this beingness, this life and being able to turn toward it. We release this knowing that we have helped and that we know that they are experiencing exactly what they need in this moment and finding their way towards wholeness. Allowing ourselves to let those move into wherever they need to be. Let's bring our body fully into this experience of awakening, of life. And so when you're ready, you can open your eyes, wiggle fingers, toes, stretch a little if you like. And if you contact another, do it lovingly. That's all that we ask. And find at least 2 other divine beings in this room to make eye contact with. And you have lots and lots and lots to choose from. Yes. And you may not have this privilege yet, but you will later. But certainly you can see the effects of our Halloween coming in little various places. Would you join me in our vision and mission? And I would like you to do it from that expanded place of beingness and allow it to move you in the direction that you want to be as well. So joining me, the vision. We envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission, we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. And we're going to let the supernova take it away.
Just want to be sure and welcome Letha and Miles Costin to Supernova Sunday. So grateful they're here. And yeah, you're in for some treats. You're in for some treats. Get it?
Colored blue, storms and clouds that are passing through, but I get distracted from the truth. They say faith, the size of a tiny seed, can make a mountain get up and leave. Sometimes I find it hard to believe. In a moment of remembering who I am and why I'm here, chaos and confusion fades away and disappears. The truth beyond the barriers and thoughts that cloud my mind. Everything is infinite, nothing's locked in time. as close as the air we breathe. Waves don't separate themselves from the sea. I think that's how we're meant to be. In a moment of remembering who I am and why I'm here, chaos and confusion fades away and disappears. The truth beyond the barriers and thoughts that cloud my mind. Everything is infinite, nothing's locked in time. It's in the truth beyond the barriers and thoughts that cloud my mind. Everything is infinite, nothing's locked in time.
Thank you, Lathan Miles. That was just so beautiful. What a beautiful place to start. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the second week of our series that we've got going on, which is this idea of the 7 gifts that give us everything, which is inspired by the book by Derek Rydall, The Abundance Project. How many of you have actually gotten this book? Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, great. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. So we started this whole series by comparing knots in a garden hose that's blocking off the flow of water from getting through to patterns in our consciousness that's blocking the natural flow of abundant life energy, right? So we started there, and we talked about how, you know, when we want to increase the experience of abundance in any area of our lives, that we don't go to try to turn on the spigot more, like try to turn on more of the flow, because it's already there. It's coming from the infinite universal source, and it is flowing through us ceaselessly, abundantly at all times. But instead, we want to find and release the knots within us that are blocking off the flow. And so these 7 strategies are ways that can help us, first of all, locate and then give us the tools to release these kind of knots within us so that that flow can come through and as us unimpeded, right? So, you know, with all of this, from last week and moving forward, what we're really doing is we're cleaning out anything within us that might, sabotage our experience of that highest spiritual awareness within us. So, you know, if we just go for the highest spiritual awareness, if we just focus on enlightenment, and yet we are ignoring, you know, subconscious patterns and shadows within us that are keeping us stuck, we're doing what some refer to as a spiritual bypass. And our spiritual growth is not supported. That high spiritual awareness is not supported and not sustained. So, yes, we want to go for that high spiritual realization, absolutely. But at the same time, we want to work on all levels. We want to clean up all levels, get all of us, in alignment with this high spiritual awareness. All teachers have taught this before. This is not anything new. It's good to remind ourselves. Rumi actually put it really beautifully. I think we have that up there. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. So we can also use the word life energy. We could use the word joy. We could use the word abundance with love, all of that. So today we're going to work on the physical level. We are going to look at our physical environment and see where there may be blockages in the flow of good energy through our homes, through our offices, through our garages, through our cars. I'm talking about clutter, right? Physical clutter. Those things that no longer serve a purpose, that we don't need anymore, and yet we're still holding on to them, right? We can't seem to let it go. Whether it's, we're saying to ourselves, well, you know what, let me just, because maybe someday I'll need this. Oh, I got this here. But what happens is that you never need it, but when you do, you forgot you have it because it's stuffed so far back in a drawer somewhere. You forgot it's there, so you go buy another one. Anyone? Right? Or maybe it's gifts that people have given you, thank you, and yet you don't want to pass it on because you don't want to offend them, right? Sometimes those people are not even in your life anymore, but you're still hanging on. Maybe it's clothes that you ever hopeful you're going to get back to that size again. And if you do, it'll probably be out of style, right? Or it could be things that you're kind of ashamed to admit that you bought on impulse. Oh, it looks so cool. That thing looks so cool. And the pictures on Instagram, oh man, I got to have that. And then it comes and you go, okay, this is cool. What do I do with it? And then so it goes up back somewhere and you don't want to look at it because you don't want to remind yourself that you fell for the advertising. So for me, it's like supplements. You see the ads and the testimonials. It does everything from creating this great gut biome to making your complexion dewy and young and turning on the genius within your brain. And you're like, yeah, how much money do you want? Yes, here, take my money. I want this thing. And then it comes, and then I try it, and guess what? There is no miracle pill, right? So it goes back, way back into I don't want to look at it, right? Because I don't want to admit to myself that I am that gullible. So whatever it is, we need to start taking a look at it. And here's why this is so important. When we set our intention to change, to grow, to evolve, but yet we're keeping everything in our mental and physical environment the same, then we are creating this disconnect. Not only are we, the flow of good energy is restricted, but it kind of gets stuck in weird places, frankly. So the question that we want to ask ourselves ultimately is, what am I holding on to really? What am I holding on to really? And what we find is that it's not just clutter. It's not just stuff that we haven't gotten around to giving away or, letting go of. A lot of the times the stuff represents things that maybe we were hopeful for, but never materialized, like the benefits of the supplements, or maybe it's a project that you had, a dollhouse that you were planning to put together and just like never got made, or a quilt that you never finished, or the bike in the garage that never got repaired. And so we hold on to it because it represents things within us that we don't always like about ourselves. Like, I'm gullible, or I often don't finish what I started. And so Rydall says in his book, this stuck energy in the form of our unnecessary stuff is old emotional patterns, self-concepts, or beliefs about life that have become coagulated in the form of material things. Our stuff is literally an old story that keeps playing itself out like the stage set and props of a production that has since closed, yet we're still standing there reciting our lines to an empty theater. Pretty harsh. Pretty harsh, right? Now, I part ways with him when it comes to like memorabilia. Things that have sentimental value, pictures of loved ones and, friends. I wouldn't throw that out. But here's the test you can do with that. If it's really that important, if it puts a smile on your face, or it opens your heart then take it out and put it, somewhere where you can see it all the time, where you can have that connection. It doesn't do any good in a box in the attic or a storage. So you kind of want to go through it and see, okay, what is the best example of this? What is the best thing? We can also digitize a lot of photos these days. It makes it easier to share on social media, digitizing. But this idea of, taking things that are really special and honoring them, particularly photos of loved ones. The Mexican culture has a beautiful way of honoring. Dia de los Muertos is coming up next weekend. And, it's a whole celebration of weekend, and they put up the photos and memorabilia, things that were important to that person, and create this altar, this festive shrine, and spend time with that, feeling the connection with that person. So that's what I'm talking about. If it's that important, if it's that, touching of our heart, we want to treat it a little differently. So let's say we have boxes and boxes stored away of our children's art projects from 25 years ago, right? It was so cute. I got to hold on to, look at that. I got to hold on to that. And I know when we were downsizing, we were moving, we had to go through. And again, keep the best examples, right? Take a sample of the best stuff and then just keep that. And then, okay, letting that stuff go. I'm going to let it go because what I'm doing is clearing out the energy, right? This whole thing is about clearing out the energy and only keeping what sparks joy. Remember Marie Kondo? How many of you have seen those videos with Marie Kondo? Yeah, she knows what she's talking about, right? She's got it going on. And really, if you follow her, what she's suggesting, you're going to create some magical transformation in the flow of energy in your home. And you'll be able to find things. And you'll be able to fit things. And you won't have to pay exorbitant amounts of money for a storage space. Do you know the storage space industry? $44 billion industry. This is how we can't let go of our stuff. And there are over 2 billion square feet of storage space in the U.S. I'm ashamed to say we have one. But we have a plan, right? We have a plan. We're going to go through that. Yeah. Also, when we donate the clothes that we, no longer need, we bless other people. We bless others. I love this whole movement of vintage and resale. Some people, a lot of young people, they buy only resale. What a beautiful way to, be eco-friendly and sustainable. Yeah. Yeah, and I also heard, a little birdie told me, that the women's group might host this jewelry swap soon. Right, I know I have some pieces I could. Who would participate in a jewelry swap? Yeah, okay, yeah. So, that's it. When we can release this stuff, it frees up the energy that wants to move through us, and then we can then grow and evolve. We can continue our evolution, and we're opening to possibilities. Possibilities. And the possibilities are clear now because we can see them. There's no more junk in the way. We can see those possibilities. Now, Rydall does warn us that when we go through this process of declutter, of looking at and going through the stuff we've been holding on to for a long time, that it's likely to bring up stuff. It's likely to bring up emotions. Some sadness, maybe, some grief, because it might represent things that, again, we were hopeful for but never came about, dreams that have kind of fallen through, opportunities that were lost. And so we want to be with that and be present to it and work through it. He says that's why we're holding on to it in the first place, because we can't face the feelings. So we want to be present to it, face it, and remember that this is a healing process. We're in a healing process, and we are allowing that vibrant life energy to reignite and flow unimpeded in our lives. That's the whole purpose of this. So I remember when I finally had to face getting rid of a whole inventory of gift booklets that I created with a partner when we had a business. We had this business to create these coupon gift booklets for new moms. And they were adorable. And we had a deal on the table from Target, a contract. And so we thought, well, we better go ahead and order lots of inventory so we can fill this order. And so all of these boxes came from China, and here they were delivered to our garage. Stacks of these boxes, my garage and her garage, I think we split them up. And I won't go into detail, but the deal fell through. And so here we were, stuck with these boxes and boxes of this inventory. Now, we did sell to baby boutiques like across the country, and I used them in other ways and made baskets and stuff like that, but not on that scale, right? But I kept it there thinking, well, if a big box store like Target takes it, wants it for a minute, maybe another one, and so we kept, trying to promote it and trying to make that happen. Well, 2 years passed, and I knew it wasn't fair to keep it in the garage, so rented a storage space, and all of those boxes went into the storage space. And I have to say, I would sometimes go and visit and just grieve, just cry over this lost opportunity, and I felt anger towards my partner, and I felt this grief of this not happening, and I felt this sadness, and yet I just couldn't let it go. The only way that I actually let it go is because we were moving across country. I couldn't move all this stuff. This was in California. I couldn't move all this stuff with me. Believe me, I tried to figure out how to do it. But we had to let in my husband and a neighbor, and we got together and we released it. And I knew I was going to have to face going through and processing that grief, and that sadness, and the anger, and the lack of forgiveness. And so once that was released, when I came here, I worked with a spiritual coach and just turned it all around. Just forgiveness, and turned that whole idea of failure, it was like this feeling of failure, turned it all around, and it felt like, God, it was absolutely such a beautiful thing to participate in, and I learned so many things that really serve me today. So now maybe you don't have anything as dramatic as this, I hope not, when you go through your stuff, but just note that it could bring up some stuff. It could bring up some feelings, and you want to allow yourself to go through that process. And if you need, some support to going through that, then reach out, please. And I know that there are professional organizers who do this for a living. They support you doing the physical release, but also I know they are there to support the emotional release and allowing you to let go. So there is support. There is support. There is support for all of that. So again, remember that this is a process of untying those knots within ourselves and creating space, creating this opportunity to allow life energy to flow, allowing it to flow. As I've been working on this talk this week, I have started this process in some of my clothes. And, it's just like, what? What am I holding on to? I'm just going to let this go. And it felt so good. And I felt so much freer. I felt so much lighter. If you've gone through this process, it just really feels so light and freeing. And the possibilities are there. Okay, if I could have the greeters come by and pass out the handouts this week. And your homework assignment is on there. There's a few ideas about how to approach this, and some space there that you can write, how, the process that you have gone internally in dealing with this. I'll let you know again that this every week I'm going to be giving you a handout, and I thought, wouldn't it be good if you had a little folder to keep all these handouts in? So Debbie and I are working on ordering these. We'll have them next week, so you'll have something that'll hold all of these handouts. Next week you'll have them. And you should have seven of them by the time. And if you missed last week, you go on the website, right? On our website, there's a link that you can click and download it, and there it is right there. Okay. So take a look at that, and then we're going to say our affirmation. All right. Let's take a deep breath together. And together. As I declutter, I release old ideas about myself and make way for new opportunities of increased good. And so it is. All right. Namaste.
Well, it's so funny because I spent all day yesterday cleaning my closet.
Did you?
It was
What?
amazing.
Perfect timing, huh?
All right.
And I have a new guitar.
So you're accumulating while she's decluttering. Yin yang. Over here.
I still have the old one.
But no, he's not letting go of the
Oh,
old
yeah,
one.
no, you didn't give up an old one. Yeah.
It sounds good, doesn't it? I like the way it sounds. Okay. We're going to do a song that Lisa and I wrote. This is probably the 5th or 6th version of this song. And I think we finally quit trying to improve it. So we call it River of Dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing in nature is pure black and white. Shadows and shades take shape in the light. No matter how real this real world seems, it's an illusion in this river of dreams. River of dreams calling me, carry me back and lull me to sleep. You're wondering what earth's mysteries deep. Oh, river of dreams. Oh, river of dreams. Will we reach for the truth and strive to be right? Try to stake claim on the land and the sky. As it unfolds in life's grand schemes, it all seems to fit in this river of dreams. River of dreams calling me, carry me back and lull me to sleep. You're wondering what earth's mysteries deep. Oh, river of dreams. Oh, river of dreams. Well, the ride could be smooth through peaceful pools, or over the rocks like a ship of fools. I wanna know just what it all means before I wake up in this river of dreams. A river of dreams calling me, carry me back and lull me to sleep. You're wondering what earth's mysteries deep. Oh, river of dreams. River of dreams calling me, carry me back and lull me to sleep. You're wondering what earth's mysteries deep. Oh, river of dreams. Oh, river of dreams. Oh, river of dreams. Oh, river of dreams.
All right. Miles and Lisa. Andre from drums.
And with that, the coupons left. Oh. It flowed down the river of dreams. Yes. So, I would like, before we get into our offering and exchange, sacred exchange, there is a lot of volunteer stuff that happens here that brings life in. And last week, we had 3 people, Cheryl Stevens, Kellen Kamikaro, and Michael Crawford, that represented us and represented peace at the State Fair Peace booth at the State Fair. So could we give them a round of applause? And for the behind-the-scenes prize, you probably didn't notice it because it was so beautiful, is that our very own Debbie Hall did an epic mowing. If you've ever mowed up that hill, it is epic. It is epic. So thank you for making it all and keeping it all beautiful. So. All right. So, in this decluttering, maybe just a little beyond the physical, there might be some things that are like, oh, that might be good to let go. So I can be in my divine essence and let that flow move through. So if you need to kind of loosen your shoulders, whatever you need to do, let that go. Because the gift that you are sharing with us is really your love. It's flowing like the river of dreams. So we really want to get into that space. And yes, money circulating through this community helps this community thrive. And what also helps is the way that it is given. So I'm really inviting you into that. So however you want to give, and if you're brand new here, just sit back and relax. Or if you're feeling inspired to join in, great. For those of you that are conscious sustainers or using the QR code, there are different options in the seat back. The blue one is if you're doing through Venmo or something online. You've got that physical representation, all kinds of things. But would you hold that gift and join me in the blessing that's on the screen? Just feeling that, feeling your flow moving through that. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am.
Power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth.
Did you know that love works in mysterious ways? And it was evident in how the greeters made it all the way around in a very new pattern that I've never seen before. Are you here? Is it now? You win. All right. So would you extend your hands and these combined gifts and feeling that flow through you into this community, out of this community, to the entire world. These gifts are blessings and flow for every last person on the planet. Feel that. Feel your love brightening everything in this world, and how it sparks love that comes back through to you so that it cycles again and again and again. And so it is. Hold that thought. I have some prayers. And so Kara's taking those back. Those will be on the foyer. So today, our prayer partner is Lorraine Lewis. And if you have any prayers that you would like to put in that prayer box, or if you would like to pray with Lorraine, who is the head of our prayer team, thank you, Lorraine. That will happen at the end of the service, down the hall to the left. So any of that can be held in this wonderful, loving presence that is the underpinning of Unity Center of Peace. And for those of you that are online, You can send an email to prayer@unitychapelhill.org. Please put your phone number in so that we can call you and pray with you. All right. And now, who's here for the first, second, third time? Any of that? Yes? Yeah. So, first timers, if you've gotten, I have props. Sorry. I'm going to grab my props. You should have gotten one of these. If you did not, would you raise your hands so that we can get you one of these? It's just a blue card, a guest card, that you could fill out both sides and get it back to the greeter, myself, Reverend Victoria. And then for those that are here for the second time, third time, let's give them a round of applause. Yay! And you get a bit more. So thank you for deciding yes. All right. And we have so many flowers. The flowers keep abundant. I got to carry some in and all that, but the ones I want to highlight are in this wonderful gold vase. Yes. And they are from Robbie Robbins, who's back in the corner, who's always got her back. It's part of the AV team. Yes. And this is what he wrote. I would like to recognize the AV team that I get the pleasure of volunteering with on Sundays. Mark, for his effervescent attitude of happiness, which if you haven't talked with Mark, you got to go check that out. Always having the most of the AV setup for our team every Sunday and pitching in with room setup, making it such a breeze for all of us. Chris Eagle, I don't know who that is, for being such a great all-around guy, supporting us when we have issues, and such a calm and cheerful presence. Rashana, for her beautiful graphics and desires to keep us on point. So when you're seeing things up here, Rashana has had her hand in it. Yes. And she has even figured out how to make AI make good graphics with the way she wants them to be. Even when she has to run back and forth to the stage, because she also plays with the music. So couldn't ask for a more fun and accomplished team to work with. So yay! All right, and now I'm going to let our Supernova Sunday take it over again.
All right, we're going to need your help on this one. It's pretty easy.
There I am. Thank you.
People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. People, can you hear it? The song is in the air. We're in a revolution. Well, don't you know it's right? Everyone is singing. There'll be no one to fight. People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. 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 People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. People, can you feel it? Love is everywhere. People, can you feel it? Well, love
everywhere. People, can you feel it? Love is 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 everywhere.
Miles and Letha.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! All right. Can you feel it? Love is everywhere. Thank you for reminding us in such a beautiful, celebratory way. Thank you. And Andres, good to have you back. And Karen Novi, Nathan Miles, thank you. All right. We've got some exciting things happening at UCP. This afternoon, I'm not supposed to start with that. I'm ending with that. Okay. I'll let you know in just a minute. But first, we have Sacred Resonance that's happening on this Monday night. Kellen, would you come up and give us a really brief description of that? Thank you.
Good morning. Yes, so tomorrow, just like the last Monday of every month, we meet to release what no longer serves, tune our bodies back into harmony by using sound frequencies. Autumn is the perfect season that reminds us how to let go, trust with the cycles of life, and surrender. So I'll see you tomorrow. Please scan the QR code so that you can bring anything that will help you feel more comfortable in your own experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Woo-hoo. Such a beautiful gift, beautiful way to share her talents. Mark and Katja are inviting you to Samhain ceremony, and this is going to be on Halloween, Friday night. Halloween, 7 to 8:30. They'd like you to, or they're inviting you to bring anything for the altar that, or offerings for the fire, and also to dress warmly, whatever you can to stay comfortable. It is a ceremony that honors the turning of the seasons, and it's a time for transformation, reflection, and honoring ancestors. So a beautiful time to celebrate Samhain. Okay, and we have a community workday coming up. And this is your opportunity to, last week we talked about sharing our time, talent, and treasure. This is definitely one way, and a lot of people did sign up last week to be on that team, so thank you. So this is a work day. We're coming together, kind of one last before the winter, cleaning up, weeding, raking, window cleaning, and clearing out the parking lot. So it happens from 1 to 4, Saturday, November 8th. And if you want to know more, talk to the kitty cat right here. Today's deeper dive discussion is led by Carolyn Reed back there. Thank you, Carolyn. And she will be in the room 103, which is the last door on the right. So grab a cup of coffee and go join her and dive deeply into some conversation. The Sacred Cafe after the service. Okay, we have two things happening after the service, so I want to get your help with this. So how many people are planning to decorate their trunks for the trunk or treat? Okay, well, and I think we have extra candy too, so if you just want to open your trunk and have a basket of candy, that's good for all of the kids. So we want to kind of create a distraction for the kids so that we can go and oh, wait till you see what I'm seeing right now. So we want to create a distraction. So we're going to have some food out here on the patio, which is our Sacred Cafe. But we also want people to join us to have, some support in this trunk or treat with all of the families. So we're going to have coffee out here, snacks here. Is that right? And we need some time to set up our trunks. Tana, did you have an idea about that?
Well, I do. I had brought stuff to kind of decorate mine, but I have a conflict. So if somebody wants to take the stuff I brought for the back of their trunk,
Okay.
and I'm happy to let them use it.
Who would like to decorate their trunk with Tana's decorations?
I have bags.
Yeah. Stephanie? Yeah, I think you'll have some takers. All right, beautiful. All right, let's welcome in the kids. Huh? Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on just a second.
Would actually welcome that. That's awesome. So last week I shared about releasing this digital course that I poured my heart and soul and experience into. But I wanted to just let you know how it can support you, which is we reflect on your personal vocal story. I teach you how to regulate your nervous system using your own built-in tools of voice and breath. Your voice will help you release any stuck energy, things that you want to move on out, process emotion. You don't even have to know what it is. Use your voice in a particular way to clear your energy. And then to reclaim your power and learning to love and use your voice with confidence and ease. So just check it out and see if it feels good. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's beautiful, sacred work that she does. Definitely check it out. Okay, then let's have the kids come in. Come on in. It's a sin.
I am the radiant light for God, I am, I am. I am the radiant light for God, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, beam of God. I am the radiant light for God, I am, I am.
Hello, everyone. Shannon, we're gonna. Should we do the song first?
Well, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, song. Let's do the song. All right, we're gonna sing a song. Annual tradition. Are you ready? I'm ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. From my monster, from a slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, they did
The mash,
the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on like in a flash. He did
the
the
mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. Ghouls all came from the humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
They did the
Everybody.
monster mash.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash,
They did the monster
he
mash.
did the mash.
All right. Hi. Go. Thank you. Not yet. We're going to announcements. And then we'll do the... I'm Shannon. Today I'm also a character by the name of Leto 2 from Dune. Thank you. Anyway, so today we talked a little bit more about the power of zeal, and I really tried to talk to them about that they always have an entity, a God, a universe, nature, that is always excited about being with them. So hopefully that lands. And also we tried to, how do you know? How do you know when you are like having a stomach ache, as one kid said, and you feel all alone? You're like, ugh. You just need to know, as best as you can, that there's always a power of zeal of someone else. Obviously your parents, but also, even when your parents aren't there, there is a power of zeal for someone who is excited to be with you. Next month, we're going to start talking about the power of release, and we'll keep on enacting our powers and getting this world a little bit better. So, all right.
All right, so let's bless these children, the children inside of us, the children of the world, with our blessing on the screen. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. Mwah. All right, would you go find your families? And thank you, David, for volunteering. Yes. Yes. You know, God Emperor, it's pretty good. Anyways, would you stand if you're able and join with me in our prayer of protection with I am statements. You can join the kitty cat and others. So, together. Oh, we're still finding hands. Okay. All right. Together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Hi, it's Reverend Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below. And we thank you.
Thank
Thank you.